So how you doing, guys? I am Collins and welcome to another interesting episode on 5 things I like about a specific car. Today, the car we'll be working on is a 2011 Mercedes Benz C250 Coupe, which is an interesting proposition because I didn't know this car is as cool as it actually is. So we'll be looking at a few aspects and a few things that I like about this specific car. Number one is design. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like $1,000,000. And that's one of the reasons I love this car, is that the design is excellent. Number two, the engine. You're looking at a 4-cylinder engine, but this is not just any 4-cylinder engine. It's a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine that happens to make 204 horsepower. It's turbocharged, so that means a little bit mechanically complex, but it's complex in a good way. Then the third thing I find interesting about this car is the interior of the car. I mean, look at it. It's just so masterful. Even though the car was made in 2011, it looks so good on the inside that you might actually be tempted to think it's a newer model Mercedes-Benz. It's one of those classic feel, you know, the dashboard and the infotainment is up there, looking excellent. The seats are all nice. So every single thing is right to hand. Even the settings and the way you interact with the infotainment, it's cool. And so even though this car is about 10 years old, thereabout, but it's still an excellent place to find yourself. The fourth thing that I find interesting about this car is the internal sitting position. So right now I'm sitting very low to the ground. The seat is on the floor, but the seats are so luxurious and sporty. Good headrest, good backrest, and then you have these shoulder bolsters that keep you in place if you're going fast. Then the fifth thing and the most interesting thing about this car I find interesting is the driving dynamics. As I said, this car is powered by a 4-cylinder engine, 1.8-liter turbocharged with 204 horsepower, and it's connected to a 7-speed transmission. So even though the power the engine is making is not so much, but because of the mechanical setup, you have a very excellent car to drive. So these are the reasons I find this car interesting. So the full review will be coming up very soon, so stay tuned.